Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and this is a new weekly writing/reading vlog. It is actually Tuesday. I did not get a chance to update at all yesterday. I have not been super productive writing or reading wise today either. I wrote 500 pages yesterday, but I haven't written anything today. I was planning on writing earlier this afternoon before I went into work, but I was having technical difficulties trying to get my vlog from last week edited and uploaded and everything. And I have only just now got it uploaded to YouTube, or like it's in the process of uploading. And I have spent the entire afternoon doing that, so nothing has been done except that today. But now that that is sort of figured out, I am going to sit down and get some reading done. I should write, honestly. I should get at least some words down. But I have to get up early in the morning, so I don't think I have time to write and read. So I think I'm gonna read. Let's talk about the books that I'm reading this week. So I read Shatter Me last week, and it kind of put me in a reading slump because it was awful. And I'm not going to talk about it, but it was bad, and it like corroded my brain or something, and now I just don't want to read. So I kind of took a couple of days off of reading physically. I was listening to an audiobook, but reading physically, I took a couple of days off, and which is very strange for me, but I'm going to start trying to ease back into physically reading. So I started After Dark by Murakami. I think I'm gonna love this, number one, and two, it's short, so I think it's a good one to sort of get back into the swing of reading. So this book takes place over a single night. Different chapters are like different times throughout the night. I'm assuming from midnight to like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I don't know exactly yet, but yeah, so the whole book takes place in a single night, and we follow this girl Mari as she goes about the night. I don't really know what she's doing yet. She seems like she's going on a mission or something. The book started and she was sitting at a Denny's, and she had like a bag full of clothes and books with her, but she says she's not running away, so I don't really know what she's doing. I don't know where the plot is going, but the writing is really interesting. It is all written like, I don't know exactly how to explain it. It's kind of like reading a screenplay, or like a script with stage directions. Like, it's all written as if we are following an imaginary camera. So it'll say like the camera turns and zooms in and we see Mari's face, blah blah blah. And so like it's written in a very cinematic way, and it feels like you're reading the directing of this story, like you're watching somebody film it, and it's very strange, but I'm loving it. So hopefully I will finish this in the next day or two. I'm on page 40, and I think there's 200 pages, so should be no problem. And hopefully this will put me in a better mood so I can read some chunkier books this week, but we'll see. I am also technically currently reading Crime and Punishment still. I have a buddy read of that going on, but I just have not picked it up in like 2 weeks, so I would like to make some progress on that this week, but I'm honestly not making any promises because I just have not been in the mood for it. So that is TBD. The audiobook I am listening to at the moment is The Count of Monte Cristo, and I am that far in. I have all of this to go. I think I'm about 200 pages in, and it's good so far. Not a ton has happened yet. This book, I feel like everybody knows that this is like a revenge story. A man is imprisoned wrongly, and he escapes, and then goes on this like revenge rampage against the 3 men that were responsible for him going to prison. So far all that's happened is he's in prison, and he met another prisoner, and they made a plan to escape together, and they were like getting ready to do it, but then the other prisoner got sick. That's what's happened. This chapter that I'm in is called The Third Attack, so I'm assuming he's gonna get sick and die, and then Dantes is gonna have to make the escape alone unexpectedly. I'm excited to keep going. It's picking up. The beginning was a little dry, but it's starting to get more exciting, so that's good. So hopefully I'll make a good bit of progress on this week. And that is all that I'm currently reading. Writing wise, I think I said that I wrote 500 pages yesterday, and I haven't written any today. But I am at just under 24,000 words. So I think my goal for the week is going to be to hit 30K. That is about on target for my 1,000 words a day goal, even though I'm already behind on that because of yesterday and today. But I think I can make up that shortage. I'm gonna read after dark, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.
It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at. Heart is fire, but baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep in that bed, lying awake. 'Cause I'm not there beside you, keeping you warm, and I know I bet you're cold. You're so damn cold. It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright. But if the sky would open up, you're staying home, you don't get out. You always used to love the rain, but LA changed.
Hi guys, welcome back. Just a quick update. It is Wednesday afternoon, and I have actually been pretty productive today. So I worked this morning, and while I was at work, I finished After Dark by Murakami, and I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars. I underlined a lot of things. There were so many just like really interesting and poignant lines in here that I just really enjoyed, so I really liked it. I'm not sure if I explained what this is, but it's basically set in Tokyo, and it takes place over the course of a single night, and we follow a girl named Mari as she just sort of goes through the city during this night, and she encounters different people, she goes to different places, and it's just sort of her going through the night in Tokyo. But while she's doing this, her sister Ari is asleep. Her sister has been asleep for 2 months. I don't really know why, she's just been asleep. So throughout the book we sort of go back and forth between the sisters, and we go through with Mari as she's going through the city, and then Ari is asleep in the bed. And this book does a lot of really interesting things with perspective. It kind of plays with perspective and like how stories are told. So narratively, it's really interesting. It made me think a lot about like a reader's role with a story, like the way a reader interacts with the story, where like the story or the book you're reading is like an active thing to you because you are going through the story with the characters. You're like in the character's head most of the time. You're seeing all of this action, but you're actually just sort of like a passive observer. You're not actually in the action or anything, and like obviously the characters don't know who you are, so it's sort of like a weird voyeuristic thing to consume books or movies and media. And so I thought that was a really interesting idea that this book talked about. And I also really liked, it was, for me, the biggest thing that I took from this was it handles sort of invisible trauma and like psychological things that maybe are not obvious from the outside, but people could be dealing with and you just never know. I think it dealt with that idea really well. So yeah, I really enjoyed this, and it was a really quick read too. It was only like 190 pages. So yeah, this was a good one to sort of get me back in the swing of reading, and I am really happy. This is my first Murakami as well, so that was good. After I finished that, I got off work, and then I came home and I had lunch, and then I worked on my little mini bookstore model thing, and then I sat down and I wrote, and I ended up writing just over 1,000 words. So I just broke 25k words, which is very exciting, and it's still early. It's only 4 o'clock, so I'm definitely gonna write some more later. I think I'm gonna take a break right now though, and I think I want to work out, and then I might read for a little while and then go back to writing. I don't know what I'm gonna read yet. I guess I should pick up Crime and Punishment. I think my goal is going to be to read at least like 50 pages of this today and to write another 1,000 words. So yeah, that's it. Work out and shower, and I will be back later.
Windows closed, fear and doubt. I stopped and turned, trying to find out. There might be something I forgot, but all I know is that I miss you a lot. A lot. 7 days of eternity, 7 days in another country. Every cell screams stay right here, and my legs they freeze us in fear. We got time after this, but I need you as my brightest light. Even in the darkest night, you shine so bright. Someone make this disappear. I'm having a crisis down here. And if I can't see you, I lose my mind. I like to be with you all my time. And I miss you so much, the pain won't stop. It's the only thing I think about, it is a lot. Screams get back home. Every day is so, so long. We got time after this, but I need you as my brightest light. Even in the dark.
Hi guys, long time. Hello, can I help you? What? What do you want? Okay. You don't always have to sit on top of me. Okay. Oh, both dogs are here now. Okay. Long time no update. It is now Saturday afternoon, and I'm being mauled by puppy dogs. some updates. I don't know. Please don't fight on top of me. Stop. Hey. Stop it. Stop. Hey. Stop. Stop it. Be nice. That's your brother. You gotta be nice. Yeah. Sit down. Sit. We're gonna sit and we're gonna talk for a minute, okay? Don't know when the last time I updated you was, but I know it was several days ago and several things have happened since then. So I have been writing this week. I have not written a ton, but I think I've written at least a little bit every day, which is good. My goal between today and tomorrow is to hit 30,000 because I think I am somewhere, I'm sitting like right above 27,000, I think. So I think I can hit 30,000 by the end of tomorrow, and that's the goal. Reading wise, I have, let's see, I don't know when the last time I updated you was, so I'm not sure if I'm forgetting anything, but I read the graphic novel The Tea Dragon Festival, and I thought it was really cute. I didn't like it as much as I liked the first one, but it was still adorable, and the art style is so pretty. So I gave that one 4 stars, I think. And then I picked up Under Wildwood, which is the sequel to the book Wildwood by Colin Malloy. It's a middle grade fantasy series set in Portland, and it follows a girl named Prue and a boy named Curtis as they go on adventures in this impassable wilderness that adjoins Portland, where there are like magical trees and talking animals and all sorts of things. So they're going on adventures in this magical wood, and it's really good, and it's illustrated by the author's wife, Carson Ellis, and I love her art, so I'm obviously loving it. And it's a middle grade, so it's going really fast. So I started it yesterday, I think, and I'm already 200 something pages in, so I'm gonna keep reading that later tonight probably. And then today I read Autobiography of Red by Anne Carson, which is sort of a Heracles myth retelling, and it's the story of a young man named Geryon. I don't know how to pronounce it, but in the original myth, he is a monster that Heracles kills as part of his 10th labor, and this book is their love story, and it's written in verse, and it's beautiful. I underlined a ton in here, and yeah, it's really sad. I kind of want to just like sit and steep in it for a little while because it was so sweet. I read all of this today because it's really short and it's in verse, so it goes fast, but it went fast, but it's sitting heavy on my heart, so yeah. I'm gonna sit with this for a minute because I literally just finished it. I'm gonna sit with it, and then I'm gonna try to get some writing done.
I wanna jump around when I think about yesterday. Your smile, your style so fly, my oh my. As time stood still, I got the urge to steal a kiss, and so I did. Now,
Hi guys, it is now Sunday night, and I'm just checking in to do a quick little update. I have spent the day writing, basically. I did yard work early this morning, and then I worked out, and then I have just been writing on and off the rest of the day. Yeah, I made quite a bit of progress. Right now, I was just looking, I'm sitting at 29,437 words, so under 600 words until I hit 30,000, which is crazy. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna knock out the last bit that I need to do tonight, and then I will read and then probably go to bed pretty early because I have work at 7 tomorrow morning. So that's the plan. As far as what I'm reading, I have been reading Under Wildwood, but I just remembered that I left it in my car and I am too lazy to go out and get it. So I'm gonna pick something else to read for tonight. I'm thinking about Weight of the Stars, which I have from the library and I need to return it soon, so I need to either read it or decide that I don't want to read it so I can return it. I started it the other day and I read about 50 pages, and I don't know how I feel about it. The writing is so strange. I don't know what it is about Kay Ancrum's writing that just does not work for me. Her characters are just not like well developed. They all feel so flat and strange, and I can't connect to any of them. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to decide if this is worth trying to get through. I was looking at reviews and all I see are like glowing reviews for this, so I feel like there must be something in here that merits all of the praise it gets, right? I mean, there has to be, or else everyone else is just wrong. But I don't know. Maybe I won't pick this up. Yeah, I think I just talked myself out of it. So I will be picking something else from my shelves for tonight. I'm gonna go write the rest of my words for the day. I can't believe that I'm gonna hit 30K. That's so exciting. I was thinking about it, and like I said before, I think this book is gonna be kind of short, like 50 to 60K, and I wrote almost 10K this week, so I could be, theoretically, I could be done with it in like 2 weeks. That's crazy. I'm so excited. It's starting to really like come together. A lot of what I've been doing the past couple of weeks has been writing, but also sort of just planning and thinking about the things that have to happen and not actually writing them out, just sort of figuring out how everything fits together. And I'm getting to the point where I can start filling in the holes and the scenes that I've outlined, and I'm just really excited about it. Yeah. And I feel so much better than I did a few weeks ago. Like, I have finally gotten sort of in the habit of writing again. So like all the time I'm just thinking, I'm mulling over things and I'm thinking about writing and I'm writing in my head, and I want to sit down and write, and it's great. I have missed this. And yeah, I'm just really excited. So I'm gonna go write my 600 words and I will check in later. Okay, so we hit 30,000. I just hit 30,013 words, so I just barely squeaked over, but I'm actually okay with just like leaving it well and good for the night, because I left off sort of in the middle of a scene, so I think it'll be easy to jump back in and get a lot of work done tomorrow. So I'm gonna set that aside for now, and I'm gonna read. It is 9 o'clock now, so I need to go to bed like in like an hour and a half ish, hopefully. So I think I am going to do a little bit of like light yoga and stretching, because I did a pretty hard arm workout this morning, so I feel like I just need to stretch out my back and stuff. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to read. And I think I have decided to read Bunny by Mona and Awad. I've been putting off reading this for months because I think I'm going to love it. I think it sounds like my perfect kind of weird, dark academia book, but I have like built it up in my head so much that like this is gonna be a new favorite. You're gonna love this. That now I'm scared to read it because I don't want it to not live up to that. So I've been putting it off for months, but I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and start it. So I'm gonna start this tonight. I am going to close out the vlog now because the rest of the night is just gonna be stretching and then reading, and I don't know, nobody really needs to see that. So I'm gonna turn off the camera and do that. Thank you for watching. If you have made it this far, I appreciate it. This week was kind of all over the place reading wise, but I made a lot of progress in terms of writing, which is good. So all in all, it was a pretty good week. So yeah, thank you for joining me this week, and I will see you tomorrow.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.